Whether you like having dinner on the sofa or stay in bed if you don't feel well, today we're making some bowl cozies. And for this kitchen project, I have the ideal fabrics which have sushi motifs. I don't like sushi, but I love the fabrics, so let's use them. They're only little, they have different sizes because they were remnants like shows. So I'm going to be joining two pieces to be able to have the panels I need that are 25 by 25 centimeters. And after a bit of pressing, so they are nice and flat, I'm going to be doing some top stitching on the one I joined, so it's even flatter and it hasn't frayed or anything. So basically these panels are going to be sewn together with some filling inside, so we don't burn our hands. There are thermic fabrics you can get, there's some batting you can get, or I'm going to be using this sort of cover fabric I have. They were given to me, I need to get rid of them, so I'm using this. And you can even use some felt or some tablecloth or kitchen cloths you have around and you don't want anymore and you want to get rid of. So that can do as filling. And if you like this kind of this kind of projects, consider subscribing because I upload weekly and that way you don't miss anything. And I'll leave you my Instagram account as well in case you want to have a peep. Everything I've cut in the bin, and then these extra bits I'm not going to put there. I'm going to use them for something else maybe, because I have still some rice ones and some little ones I can use for something as well. And now each panel of fabric I'm going to sew to the lining on the diagonals, like so. Let's mark them. These projects are ideal to make as presents or even to sell. If you have a market around and you want to sell them, that's perfect as well. And of course, they're ideal to make the most of little remnants you have around and to learn. If you're a beginner, this is perfect for you. And if you're not, if you know what you're doing, this is also ideal because you can have it done only in a little while. So it's relaxing, it's easy enough to do in an hour, and that's it. You have it done for dinner time. My machine is threaded in a black thread because all the motifs have black, and my needle is a cotton needle 1914, and I'm going to sew on a long stitch and straight. I have all my panels sort of quilted, but if you realize this hasn't got a bowl shape. So to do so, we're going to create some darts so it makes the bowl cozy. So we're going to fold in half and make darts that are 5 centimeters long and 2.5 centimeters wide. And we're going to do them not on the corners, but in the middle bits, in both sides. So we're going to make 4 darts on each panel. Well, this has sort of a bowl shape, and now what I'm going to do is to pair them up so I can sew them right size together, the colors I like. It doesn't really matter, and then leave a little bit open so I can turn them right size out. And stitch again. We have to close this opening, so I'm just going to top stitch all around it, and that way I close that bit and everything gets more stable. And we can even use some scissors. Well, I think it is ideal, and the fabric, it's just the cherry on top of the cake. So if you like this kind of content, if you like making the most of little scraps, if you like doing things for fun or for a business, if you want to do something as a present, consider subscribing, because I upload weekly, and that way you don't miss anything. I had 2 of these. I'm sure I had 2 bowls. I don't know where the other one is. I don't know if it broke, but anyways. So leave me a comment if you're going to make one, and don't forget to share and subscribe. Bye!
Cómoda.
Sí.